Jeremy D. Da Bears. But
that was really good.
That I could do. I could do that I could do.
Can I show you what Jalen Brunson put on Instagram just now?
Oh my God.
In reference to Da Bears. So you have to zoom in a little bit. But his wife, Erica Brunson, put up the score tile from the Knicks, which was 122-84.
Yeah.
And then he put up there, I don't know if you can see it. Let me share it a different way. Hold on a second. So, again, this is right after the game. This is on Jalen Brunson's Instagram account. If you're not following him, please follow him on Instagram. And this is what he put up. Shout out to all the Bears fans. My point guard got jokes.
I haven't addressed this.
Oh, we're addressing.
I don't know if I should address it. I don't want to screw it up. I thought Fuddy had the best comment on this in the last day or so, which is like something along the lines of like, because there's been so many parts of this, and one of the parts was like, oh, you wouldn't do this if a man said it. And I think David Futternick made a great point about like that actually belittles the fact that she's just an analyst, and like she said a thing and it was an incorrect thing. And then I think, I don't even know if you tweeted this out, but you put it in our text group yesterday where you're like, if she just followed it up, I'd be like, hey, I honestly, like, I misremembered the playoffs last year. Obviously, Jalen Brunson was very good against Miami. No one would have given it a second thought. It'd be done. That's the end of the conversation.
That's what me and Fred were when we were reacting to the outrage or whatever, the Knicks fans reacting to her follow-up. I'm just like,
yeah.
All you literally had to do is say, oh, you're right. Like, I'm on TV a lot. I say a lot of stuff. We get stuff wrong sometimes. My bad, Knicks fans. Jalen Brunson's great.
I mean, I watch a lot of fucking basketball, but like I focus the vast majority of my time on the Knicks. I try to intelligently talk about other teams. It's not my job to do so. So I could sit here after a game, or I could sit here on a pod with you and be like, honestly, I don't feel comfortable talking about that because I haven't watched that team enough. Candace Parker doesn't get to do that because then she's not going to have a job. So like she has to say the thing. It's okay to get stuff wrong, and better would not be to get the thing wrong. Better would be the thing that you know is right, even if it's not the most insightful thing. But then again, you're towing the line of like, am I being engaging enough? So like, whatever. I don't want to get into that. The point is, her job is very hard. It's okay when you make mistakes. It happens. The tweet stuff was very funny. And then the last thing I'll say is like, it's not an indefensible take to say that Donovan Mitchell should have been an all-star starter over Jalen Brunson. I don't agree with it. I think they're very close. And the fact that one guy has played almost 300 more minutes or whatever it is, about 300 more minutes more than the other guy, is like, to me, a clear tiebreaker. Not everybody views the sport that way. That's fine. What?
No, I think you're about to say what I'm thinking. So go ahead.
But like, I don't even know. What were you going to say?
So the Donovan Mitchell over Brunson pick isn't what people are reacting to. Like,
yeah, no, I know that.
Go by the numbers. That's a defensible pick. It's that her reasoning was, I went with record, but you had Halliburton over Brunson, who is on a team with a worse record. And oh, by the way, has missed a ton of games.
And again, it's really, as look no further than me, it's hard to be in front of the camera so much of the time and like be engaging and like all the things and always be right. And like, you're going to screw up, but like, it's okay. It's okay to say something that is off. You just don't compound it.
And we should add, because I see someone in the chat mention this, and I do think this is something that we do. Not that we get it wrong, but that we just like forget sometimes. Not everybody knows what we're talking about. So Candace Parker, one of the analysts for Inside the NBA on their Tuesday night crew, one of the greatest WNBA players ever.
Oh, absolutely.
To be honest, like, well, my response to it on Twitter was like, what stinks is I actually tune in to Candace because she has really dove into the modern NBA and tried to break it down from how the way to today's game is played. Like with Shaq and Chuck, it's very much like, here's how I would have played. And it's like, well, guys, your size now take threes and you're analysis is go in and dominate. So I actually enjoy Candace Parker's analysis usually. It's that during the pregame for Knicks Nets on Tuesday, she was analyzing Jalen Brunson, and they did the same, like, what do the Knicks need? Are they a contender? How do you evaluate Jalen Brunson? And it turned into the same, like, how far can you get with Jalen Brunson as your best player? And she then said he was good in the Cleveland series against Miami, not so much.
Yeah.
Knicks fans heard that. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, he was actually outstanding in the Miami series. In the Cleveland series, you could argue he wasn't as good, even though like games 4 and 5, he was outstanding. She then clarified on Twitter the next day when Knicks fans got a hold of that soundbite. And what she said was like, listen, Knicks fans, I'm a Bears fan. I feel your pain. And then went on to make it about something else that no Knicks fan was upset about. And she was like, Iverson, Steve Nash, all these small guards never won a title with him as your best player. I just don't think you can win a best. Like, she made it the Becky Hammond thing all over again. I was like, we weren't upset. You didn't say that. You said something factually incorrect, which is that he was bad against the Miami Heat and he was the best player in that series. And that's what has led to Fred and many other Knicks fans being like, and Jalen Brunson now saying, you know, how about them Bears? Bears.
Great.